A Florida school district is discussing paying parents or Uber to transport students during a driver shortage. What about TOS? Hey everyone, my name is Chris and welcome to Real Rideshare Stories. And yes, a school district is so in dire need for school bus drivers that they're actually resorting to possibly paying parents to bring their kids to school. They're also looking at something like paying public transportation or Uber. But the problem is, Uber has a thing in their TOS that says there's no unaccompanied minors allowed. So something like this would actually have to be changed in order for drivers to be able to drive school-age kids to and from school. All right, so let's take a look at this article, and a link to the article will be in the description below. So if you want to check this out, then you can. And this is coming from News Channel 8. So how bad is this driver shortage? Well, it says the district itself has 36 job openings, and on Friday, an additional 36 called out. So 72 out of their 243 bus routes had to be compensated for. So they're actually transporting about 26,000 students that take the bus to and from school. And they're trying to figure out how they can fill these positions, but looking at other options as well. And yes, this includes having Uber. So what ends up happening is kids are stuck at bus stops longer than normal, causing them to be late for school and causing parents to be late for work. So at this point, he said they'll consider any solution, including a potential partnership with public transportation or using Uber or paying parents. Now, a potential partnership with public transportation or paying parents, probably good options, but the problem is parents do have to go to work, and sometimes that overlaps with kids getting to school. Now, the big problem, though, when it comes down to it, is if they're looking at Uber or even possibly Lyft. Again, the TOS states that there are no unaccompanied minors that are allowed in a vehicle at any time. Somebody over the age of 18, besides the driver, has to be present during the entire duration of a trip. So there could be something that could be set up to change the TOS for this particular area, or if there's a partnership. But the problem is, if you are taking unaccompanied minors as a driver and say get into an accident, well, insurance for Uber likely will not cover you because they're going to look for any particular reason that they can not to pay a claim. And well, again, if you're violating TOS, they're going to say, well, that's on you, not on us. So there you go. So it is a problem all around. What are your thoughts, though, on this? Do you think that this is something that could be a viable option to try to get school children to and from school? Would you be willing to do it? And do you think that TOS could be particularly changed for something like this in order to protect drivers and to protect students? What's your thoughts? Comment below, let me know. Now, for my thoughts and my breakdown on this is, hey, if you need to use Uber to get kids to and from school, I don't have a problem taking kids as long as the TOS is adjusted to make sure I, as a driver, am protected. And in the event something that happens, I'm protected, the kids are protected, and everything is a-okay. So it's going to be a little bit more than just say, hey, use an Uber to get your kids to school, because a lot of drivers will not allow unaccompanied minors to go in the car and they'll just cancel the ride, which then in turn will make the kids either miss school altogether or just even later than they should be. Well, if you live in the Osceola County area and you're looking for a new job, well, the school district definitely has some openings for some school bus drivers if you don't want to drive Uber or Lyft anymore, or if you want to drive school bus during the day and Uber and Lyft later at night, or food delivery or anything. Hey, check it out. They need some drivers. Now, the big thing, though, is if 72 out of the 243 bus routes don't have a person to be able to drive their kids, do you know how many Uber drivers that's actually going to take in order to get a quarter of 26,000 students? Whew. There's gonna be a lot of surge out there. All right, that's the end of the video. Just wanted to share this with you because I thought it was pretty interesting to see somebody say, hey, let's try to use an Uber, but yet when it comes to the TOS, they don't allow unaccompanied minors. So what are your thoughts? Comment below, let me know. And make sure to subscribe, ring the bell for notifications so you'll be notified for new videos that come out. And as always, never drink and drive. Always tip your drivers, your delivery drivers, and your shoppers. We'll see you next time.